guys, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, welcome. My name is Amina, and today I am super excited to be bringing something a little different to the channel, and that is a tutorial for a 3-strand twist out and also a split comparison between two products. So I am excited to be partnering with Pantene Gold Series for this comparison / demo. So we're going to be talking about some of the products from this collection and doing a split test between two of the stylers. So I am going to be using the Hydrating buttercream on one side, so we've got these juicy twists over here, and comparing it with their styler, the curl defining pudding. I have already gone ahead. We are hiding under this hat for the intro, so I didn't scare you off. But we have the curl defining pudding on this side, buttercream on this side. So I'm going to be showing you step by step how to do a 3-strand twist if you are not familiar with it in comparison to just a regular 2-strand twist. And then we are going to be doing a takedown after that to see the results, do a little comparison. And in this video, we're also talking everything ingredients. We are just having a little natural hair chit chat. So stay tuned, and without further ado, let's get into it. So if you're not familiar with Pantene, they released their Gold Series collection a couple years back, so I was a little bit familiar with them. So for this collection, they teamed up with a group of Black scientists and actually had them create this line for naturally textured hair, naturally curly, kinky textured hair. So I wanted to put it to the test. The hat's coming off, and we will be doing a little twist out. What I'm going to do, and because this is also my first 3-strand twist, we're kind of in this together. And if you are new to the 3-strand twist like I was before filming this video, I actually wanted to hit you with a quick preliminary tutorial just so you have a better idea and visual of how we're going to do this. Here we have a little 3-strand situation. I was trying to figure out how I was going to show this. So we've got 3 pieces of hair, and whichever piece is on the furthest, you're going to wrap them around the 2. So now we're doing the white and the blue. Twist, twist, twist. You're just going to keep going like that, one over the other, over the other. And so what you're going to start to create is a much tighter twist because you have those 3 pieces instead of just 2. And so you're going to start to see that this is much tighter, which creates even more definition. So I am going to do this on moisturized hair. And that means that I'm going to mist my hair. I don't want it to be soaking wet because I want it to be able to soak in the products but not take hours and hours and hours to dry. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this on misted hair. I don't know, I'm taking off this side. We're gonna do the buttercream side first. So for the 3-strand twist, all you're going to need is a little mister bottle. This is the one I like to use. You could also use any spray bottle under the sun. And I'm just gonna be detangling with my little detangling brush. Now time for the product. Before we get started, the Hydrating buttercream is argan oil infused moisturizing cream that melts into wet hair to soften and tame the frizz and provides 72 hours of moisturization. What I'm expecting from this, just in the texture based on the ingredients, because it contains mineral oil, glycerin, petrolatum, all these ingredients are usually used to make sure that the hair is really easy to detangle and it's super moisturized feeling. I think that it's just really important for us to educate ourselves on what these ingredients are and how to incorporate them into our routine if that's what we choose to do in the right way. So when using something that has silicones, it's going to give you a nice slip. It's going to feel really good in your hair. You want to make sure that you are just clarifying your hair with the right shampoo to remove any potential buildup that you have. So just wanted to make sure, you know, we have a disclaimer. There's nothing to hide here. And I know that there's a lot of naturals that love silicone products. You just have to know how to use them well and you're good to go. We are pulling down just a little to begin with. I'm also really loving the package design on here too. The little purple artwork is really cute. Okay, so first impressions, how my hair is feeling. It feels like it's really easy to rake this product through. It smells really, really good. If you have like a looser texture curl, could probably give you a amazing wash and go. You don't have to be super heavy-handed because there's a lot of slip in here. So, 3-strand twist, let's get into it. I'm going to split my hair into 3 sections. Twist the top, twist the middle, and it's basically almost like you're braiding, only you're just wrapping it around. And just make sure that your pieces don't blend together, but as you go down, your sections kind of start to define themselves, and you just work your way down. And twist, and twist. And obviously if you want to do a 2-strand, go for it. I just wanted a little extra definition, and I noticed that 3-strand twist seemed to give those type of results. You're trying to be ultra defined here. Twist, twist. And I know my fingers haven't quite developed the perfect rhythm yet. Another product that we have on our hands is the Edge Tamer. And what I'd like to do with the Edge Tamer, just to give it kind of a little bit more of a gel situation, I actually saw this technique from Naturally Philo, love her videos, and she used the Edge Tamer and got beautiful results for her twist out, and I am going to try to do something similar to see if it works. I'm only going to use a little bit because I really don't think that I need that much. It kind of gives a similar result as using a gel. It's a little bit stronger, but the texture looks really nice and feels really nice. I think that's looking pretty good. Now that we're at the bottom, make sure those ends are moisturized. And if you are transitioning, what you can do is put a perm rod at the bottom there. But if you are natural, just finger coil. And I'm probably going to come down a little bit further than this with the twist, but just kind of wanted to show you what the finger coil at the bottom looks like. Okay, so just finished the side with the buttercream, and I actually went back and redid a few of them because I wanted the sections to be a little bit smaller at the root just so it wouldn't get too frizzy. And I actually think with the tension that's created from the twist at the root that it's gonna lay down a little bit better. So now I'm ready to move on to the next section. We are moving on to the next section using the curl defining pudding. Now, a little bit about this. This is also infused with argan oil, and it says light hold helps create soft defined curls and curly styles. So I have actually used this before for a wash and go and had really impressive results. So I am interested to see how this does in a twist out. Now the ingredients are a little bit different in this one. Dimethicone does occur within the first 3 ingredients. The list is a little bit shorter, also has a few more oils than the buttercream did. I am, because it has dimethicone, expecting it to be a little bit more silk, like a slippery feel. So we are going to get into this texture. I'm excited to show you guys what this looks like. I don't think I have any creams that look like this. So I'm taking just a little bit at first. Ooh, it's so creamy. So this has really nice slip. Yeah, like I expected, it's a little bit heavier than the buttercream. It almost feels like I won't need to use the edge tamer on this side because it is a little thicker. I am just going to use the curl pudding on this side. I've made an executive decision. So we are gonna go ahead and split this up into 3 sections. How my curls are clumping together, I think that this has really strong clumping power. So we are just gonna let her do her thing on her own and see what happens. I feel like I got my technique down in the last session with the buttercream. So I am just twisting a little bit tighter upwards as I go, just to make sure that we have a nice and defined taut curl or twist. Yeah, that's feeling really good. My hair feels nice. Like that. And then we're just gonna finger coil again at the bottom. So she's looking and feeling real juicy. Yeah, that looks good. I'm gonna pull it a little tight at the root. And now we cross over. Now this one on the far right, we move all the way over to the left, and we just keep going. It almost feels like you're braiding almost exactly, but the only difference is that you're not weaving anything under. You're just going on top every single time. But other than that, I actually stopped one of my twists because I was like, hold on, am I braiding? So almost exactly the same, but we're getting a nice juicy twist. Once we get here, we are just going to finger coil. Again, if you're transitioning, you can use a perm rod at the bottom. I love to use the light pink perm rods to give me a nice natural looking curl. It's a little bit on the smaller side. And boom. Oh, she's cute, isn't she? Okay, so we are done on the curl defining pudding side. We've got 9 twists, and the buttercream side we have 9 twists. They're both looking real nice and juicy. So I'm just going to put a silk scarf over my head while I sleep, and then I will come back to you in the morning for takedown, and we will do a comparison. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, so we are back, and now we are going to do a little takedown to see what our final results are, how these curls are looking. I am really excited and a little nervous to see the results because I have not done a 3-strand twist before. So I went ahead and let these dry for about a day and a half. So they are dry, and I think now that we're in quarantine time, it's a perfect time to just let these set for as long as you feel comfortable. I would say like 1 to 2 days is fine. That's just gonna allow us to have even better definition, because the drier your twists are, if they're completely dry, you're going to have much better results than if they're a little bit damp, because that gives them an opportunity to frizz up once they're done. Now we're just going to be going in with some oiled fingers to start unraveling these. So with just a teeny tiny bit of oil coated on my fingers just so I don't frizz it up. What I like to do is just kind of gently twist the opposite direction of the twist, because we don't want to disrupt it too much. And then I'm going to find the strands and separate. Okay, so now that those are separated, okay, this is a very defined curl. Another good thing about this collection is that it is really accessible. So if you are a drugstore visitor or a Target shopper, you can find this at Target, CVS, Walgreens, and you can find it online as well. So here are the first curls looking real juicy and defined. Okay, so we have the buttercream side that is all taken down, and I am blown away by the shine. This is crazy. Can you see this? My hair never looks like this, so I'm very excited. I'm not going to take them apart yet because I want to see what the other side looks like first. So now we're going to take the curl defining pudding side down, and then we will fluff. Moisturizing that end and starting to twist in the opposite direction. And unraveling. Okay, that's looking pretty good. I can't believe this is just with one product too. That's pretty impressive. My ends look a little bit drier on this side, so I'm gonna use a little bit more oil on the ends. So now we are going to start separating. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna practice on the bottom first, is just twist again in the opposite direction of the twist. Here we go. We're gonna get the bangs popping. I'm gonna go back in with the edge control, up our edges a little bit. And again, I really like the texture of this product. What I see doesn't really look like it's gonna cause much buildup, so that is good. The side I used it with buttercream is just feeling really moisturized. Okay. Okay guys, so this is our final look, and I have to say I am like shook. I'm shook, and I thought I had a favorite side at first, but when I got up into the mirror, I just love it. I love it. So I do, again, I noticed that this side is a little shinier, and I think that's because we have the hold from the edge tamer, but I really like the fullness that this brought. And once I added just a little bit of water to the ends and just finger coiled to make sure that they were sealed and not as fluffy, they're just looking really good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know which side that you like better, if you have a preference to the buttercream edge tamer side, or if we're feeling the curl defining pudding. And again, if and when you are using products that do contain silicones in them, I just want to make sure that we have the education rather than demonizing ingredients, that we just want to make sure to clarify our hair with a shampoo that has sulfate, whether it's sodium lauryl sulfate or a derivative of that. We just want to make sure that we're clarifying that to prevent any buildup that can accumulate over time. Just want to make sure we have the education there, and we can absolutely have more conversations about ingredients, these natural hair type of chats, any stigmas. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, any questions that you have, and again, give us which side is your favorite, which one you would try, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Thank you so much to Pantene for partnering with me for this video. I'm really excited that these products are very accessible, affordable, and we have variety too. I love to see that. So thank you guys so much, and make sure to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.